Good morning, sunshines, starshines. It's actually quite dark still outside. Dawn isn't for a while, so. But I've been getting up at the top of the morning, indeed, which is actually midnight 01. I have a little bit of an Eckhart Tolle accent. This is the accent attack still have sometimes. Anyway, I wanted to keep you up to date on things, givings-ons, as I am now the news. I'm not going to put the jelly in the refrigerator. Yes, I am. You want to see what's in my oven? Ready for later? When I have a hunger attack. I have baked onion, baked cauliflower, baked garlic and carrots. I put olive oil and cayenne nutritional yeast on the purple cauliflower. Isn't that rad? Purple cauliflower. Fucking Jermaine, it's all his fault. And then we have yams, and I put potatoes with olive oil, called salt and pepper, cayenne. Just nicely, slowly baking darlings. Staying in the warm oven. Of course, I've always got my pot of warm, hot mud tea, which is, as you can see, I've been harvesting the horsetail from the headwaters. So horsetail and ginger. And then like pu'er. Oh, I discovered yesterday when I made Thai iced tea for me and Cody after his epic healing session. This tea that Bilal gave me from, I think, in San Francisco, that is exactly how you make Thai iced tea. And the one day that I decided to pull out a can of condensed milk and make Thai iced tea, that is the frickin' Thai iced tea. So I'm telling you. How much more perfect could my world get? Am I in the 13th dimension? I believe so. So check this out. This is my lovely healing product I make, okay? Actually, let me get one with a label while we're on it. I'm really going to be documenting this episode of my life. So here it is, dogs. Elixir, ganja, coconut oil, shea butter. So this one, actually, that I just made, my newest batch, is actually made with olive oil. I didn't have the shea butter, which makes it, you can see, I mean, this has been left out. Now, if I have it in the fridge, I'm trying to do this. There we go. Now, this is left out, and it's still like some, you know, some consistency. It's not totally oily. Of course, you bring it out of the fridge, like this one, for instance. You know, let me lean that up against there. So, this one is, you know, completely hard. Directly from the refrigerator, just so that you can understand what you could buy. I just got a bunch of ginger. So I'm all about ginger tea as it's getting colder. Look at my spearmint plant. Isn't it lovely? I loved how it has little pockets for them to grow, and one's growing out of there. And then, and then look, mullein came out of that one. I mean, freaking Lord Mahachohan, Lord Mahachohan, Lord Mahachohan, call him hand, Lord of Nature. And the blue eucalyptus. Oh, let me get a whiff. Okay, there's my art. Yes, I'm gonna paint my car like that. Okay, again, this says on it Ganesha 𝔂𝓷 extraordinaire, and it just so happened I didn't even plan this. Okay, seriously. It's a Ganesha mantra. Ganesha 𝔂𝓷 Ganesha Shiva Nanda Ganapata Ganesha. Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. Look at that cool photo. I got that many years ago before I ever even moved here. I moved here like in 2014, more permanently. Yes, I. Look at that rose. Isn't that darling? So cute. Yes. Sujati Bridget gave me that Mother Mary candle. Kuan Yin, that was from Jonathan. Yes. Good attitude. Oh, this is my herb. I can do this now. It's not illegal. There's 3 medical marijuana clinics. I'm a poor patient and grower, so. I haven't smoked since 8/8, but so what? 8/8/21. People still want it just because I haven't smoked. So I have bubblegum and pineapple tsunami and joystick. Tiny bit of white widow left. That's my scarlet begonia. and my orchid, and my aloe, and my palm, my Paula palm. Isn't that cool? Do you know that there's a Paula palm? There is, darling. So this is Rose. I gave this lady who's the gatekeeper of Telos. She told me she's probably what, 70, in her 70s. She had a healing session, and her son made me this heart photo stir. I love it. It's so me. It's so my colors. Okay, so I'm just gonna light the candle, darling. Just because I can. Just because I can. And just because I got a brand new candle from Berryville. This is like $23. Oh my god, it's so good. What does it have in it? It has these essential oils. I tore off the thing, but it has... it smells like... I'm not going to light it, actually, you know, with those peacock feathers touching it. No. It is not the way I'm going to do it, darlings. I'm going to move these quite away. That one there. And then we're going to put this one right here. I love candles. Yes. It's similar to last November. I can't believe how it's already Santa time coming up. Really? Thanksgiving? Like, what? Is it really accelerated, or is it just me? Whoa, it's Saturday? I mean, wow. Okay, I'm gonna relate. This was a gift from Winterhawk, and it is so dank. It's the 𝔂𝓪𝓶𝓷. Yes, that is my rose. That's my immortal rose from my wedding ceremony with Saint Germain. I called it the beloved pure Saint Germain Christ love. Because Saint Germain, Mark Niece told me, you know, a lot of people have Saint Germain as their last name, which is true, like Troika Saint Germain, for instance, or Maureen Saint Germain, right? Well, our last name is not Saint Germain, okay? It is Christ love. Which is fitting because he was the father of Jesus Christ. He was Joseph. What does that make me? Mary, the Holy Grail? Apparently. I've definitely had the downloads, but was I reluctant to? I'm just like, it's not, everybody is. So that's the thing. It's not like I'm more, it's just, I don't know. Oh, look, I just broke it. What does that mean? That means that all of the places that I want to put it in, even though I cleaned this fairly recently, I now have to clean out. Okay, you know what? Let's see if we can try something else, because the one-handed thing with that is not exactly... You know what I'm gonna do? This is fabulous. This is an opportunity to show you other options besides incense holders. If you're lacking an incense holder, darling. Now, it's not like you want the ash to fall on, you know, any part of the plant exactly. So see how it shouldn't. This one is coming back to life, believe me. I thought it was dead. I left it for dead out there, and then when I came out, like, whatever, 2 weeks later, it was like, oh, I guess you liked it out there in the compost pit, neglected. Anyway, I had put some of my urine in it when I was, like, at my worst, when it was, like, I don't know, the middle of August. Remember Shasta people, how it was, like, 100 degrees, or hotter, and, like, freaking smoke for 2 weeks straight. 3 of my friends at least 3 got COVID really bad and were laid out for like 10 days to 2 weeks. So it was a really hard time. And it was hard to even just go out and water my plant. Like, it was just hard to take care of yourself. It was just like fucking, ugh. Excuse my French. And then I might be doing a healing session this morning on this brother. So we'll see if that manifests. What happened to the lighter over here? Yeah, so I'm gonna light this candle. Because I like the candle. Om Kuan Yin. Om Kuan Yin. Okay, it's hard to, then are you lit yet? And, ooh, look at that, the slow. That's cool. There's the Mark Niece, the Saint Germain guy. That was at the Temple of Intention, December 21st, 2018. Shout out to Jen and Rebecca for all those lovely times we had there. Now that temple is called She of 1,000. It was She of 1,000 Roses, and now it's called She of 1,000 Angels. That's a great screenshot right there, because Kuan Yin on the Violet Ray, the 7th ray, which is today. So Violet is amplified on Saturdays. Saturn used to be the 7th planet. She was the mother of Saint Germain Marknese in this incarnation. She's, according to him, and she's in Telos, just where she ascended to, which is a lovely abode, and that's where I ask to go every night when I go to sleep. So I'm just looking at that cool Native American hammer that was from my brother, Little Bear, who's no longer on this side as well. Anyway, I'm just, you know, just saying hi, turning on my purple lights. It's Purple Ray Day, giving thanks for the violet flame, doing a violet flame invocation. There it is. See, the violet flame is surrounding the human, transmuting, dissolving, consuming everything that doesn't serve the highest good of that human when invoked. And then around that is the tube of light and Archangel Michael's blue flame wall of protection. Behind that's Mount Shasta. The human self there, connected to its God self, its I am presence, its Christ self, its Buddha self, whatever you want to call it, your highest self, Christ itself. So that is what the violet flame does. It transmutes, dissolves, consumes everything that doesn't serve your highest good ascension and freedom, and the highest good ascension and freedom for all beings as quickly as possible. So be it. Aho, aho. And then I don't know, I have this cool look at my outfit. Here, I'm gonna go in here and look at it because it's fun. Wait, there we go. That way I can see myself. I have my my Adidas. I put them on backwards, look. I didn't feel like turning around. I was like, you know, I'm gonna try it this way. And look at this shirt. Like, where did I even get it? Freaking wow. Talking about Violet Ray Day. And it's cool because I even got this. Look at this pin. Who gave me that pin? Wow. I got this epic amethyst strand at Soul Connections, my favorite store. This I think is Charoite from Iwell. Kind of a mermaid. It's very oceanic. I don't think it is Charoite actually though. What the heck is it? You got it in Williams, I know. And then these Amethyst Necklace, let's see. Yeah, that one, it's very shiny. That's from Phil and Paula. And then this one's I got like this mallet right on Facebook one time, was advertised. And then these earrings, I made them because like whatever was in here fell apart, and then I just like created some more amethyst earrings. So amethyst, you know, crystals are medicine just as much as any other medicine you might think you're taking. Yeah, I mean, crystals were the first things that were seeded here on this planet. So when we wear crystals or carry them in our pockets or whatever, we are receiving the medicinal value of it, and therefore, thus, it is not only pleasant and enjoyable to be wearing them, it is quite healing indeed. So I'm just gonna plug in this stand, this stand for my iPhone. Well, I think I have said it before, but if this is the first time you've tuned into my videos, I'm just gonna catch you up a little bit. Like, I have this iPhone 11, and then one day lately when I was on it, it said, would you like to upgrade to the iPhone 15? I'm like, sure. You want to give me my Wonder Woman cloak that I haven't worn yet? Sure. Wonder Woman, Superwoman, Batwoman, Spider-Woman, nutty fruits and vegetables woman. Look at my screen. You want to hear about that story? It's kind of boring, but it fell, and you know, I haven't even paid this iPad off, and I hadn't bought insurance. So then, you know, Muhammad of Egypt, who's, you know, a lovely being, of course. I mean, Muhammad was a great moral being, but the point is, supposedly the policy is that you can't, if you haven't bought insurance in the first 30 days, and you can never get insurance. Really? I'll pay for up to the however long to get it insured, to get it fixed. Same difference, right? Trickster. So I was able to contact AT&T via Twitter, and they said they're working on that, which I'm very happy to hear because I still haven't paid it off. And then what? I have to go get a new one? That already happened with my iPhone 11. This is my second iPhone 11 in the last 2 years because I dropped mine in the toilet. It was still under warranty, and they didn't fix it for free. And even though I hadn't bought insurance, I just felt like, you know, I went and bought another one, and I had to pay off $500 still. I mean, it was just like, so I'm just communicating very lovingly with them. And I don't really care, like, you know what I mean? Like, in the big picture, I used to get really irritated about stuff like that, and I'd be, like, angry, talking to them, like, how could you be so greedy or whatever? And now I'm just like, it would be awesome if you honored my request, and this is what I think is fair. And of course I can be diplomatic, not like, you mother, right? That's when they're just like, okay, we're maybe like not gonna talk to you. So I've learned to be more gentle. I'm just happier. That's all it is. It's not even like any more complicated than that. I mean, when you're happy, you're just nice. I mean, you get it, like everybody's, especially with the pandemic, scamdemic, whatever, like, you know, everybody was in the same boat together, and that was the beauty of it. That kind of like the sideways look, see? Why don't I bring it over here for a different angle? Anyway, yeah, I'm really having fun. Just, you know, getting my hair caught in the aloe and having all these cameras on me that I have full control of, as opposed to some production crew in here trying to freaking whatever. No, God, I don't know. It's all good. I would love everybody on the planet at the same time to be happy. Do you think we can do that, folks? Do you think that every being, that includes rocks, because everything's alive, you know, like the Harry Potter movies, like, remember how, like, all the pictures and the picture frames all were alive? Like that, like everything's alive, and that everything is just happy and grateful and peaceful and just in harmony, you know, just feeling the love and beauty and awe and magic of creation, and just not feeling bad about existing, you know? I would like that very much. Let's sing a song. Come on, sing along. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Christ consciousness is born. Hopefully there's nothing in my teeth. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that the Christ baby's gonna come. I'm gonna have a Christ baby at 51. I mean, Mother Mary was 80, so whatever. I mean, I haven't had my moon since April, but she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. Come on, work it out. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be riding 6 white horses, riding 6 white horses. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. And we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. Yes, we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. Still quiet hours. We'll all go out to meet her. I'll go out to meet her. Yes, we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. We'll be coming round the mountain when we come. We'll be coming round the mountain when we come. We'll be coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain. We'll be coming around the mountain when we come. And I wanted to say, so last night was the full moon eclipse. I really wanted to go to the drum circle at Fairy Falls. I heard drummer Dave call me on his way there, and so I was able to find out that he said there was about 25 people, and they had a blazing fire, and it sounded lovely. It was raining, so he was going to leave actually because it was raining quite a bit. And also, I just got really tired at like 8:30. I mean, I've been getting up, like I said, top of the morning, like literally 12:01. I'm posting it because I'm like, top of the morning. I've been up. So I just haven't needed the sleep. But so when I do get sleepy, I like let myself go to sleep because I haven't been sleeping very much. But I have slept, I feel like I've slept more than a third of my life already. Like, believe me, nobody knows but me, but I've definitely, I mean, that's the nice thing about living in a van is you can just pull over and sleep whenever and wherever and drop, you know, at the rest areas, and it's just very comforting. Like, you know, if you're kind of stressed out living a hectic lifestyle, now everything's changed. Like I said before in an earlier video, like they can't even hire enough people at Burger King now, and that's what it's a really good sign that people don't want to do things they don't want to do for $4 or $8 or $10 an hour, right? I think everyone was just like got into themselves and their true passion. So anyway, I ended up falling asleep and then waking up a few minutes before midnight. And I've been just so thrilled to be excited to be making YouTubes. It's really a beautiful art. And I'm super grateful. And I just pray for the world. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. 2 more times. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. And with that mantra, it's kind of the original mantra of Saraswati, the original goddess. She's a goddess of music, science, and knowledge. So basically, it's just about fulfilling your mission and purpose, you know, to just really heed all the signs and direction that your intuition and heart is giving you, and trusting yourself just 100%. And I know sometimes it doesn't make sense when you get a certain instruction, and if you go ahead and do it anyway, it shows, it reveals. You know, I have prophetic dreams because of my commitment to whatever you want to call it, the spiritual path, the path of ascension, the path of enlightenment. And I've read, you know, like Master of the Far East or whatever, the I Am Teachings of Ascended Masters, and like it's so spelled out so clearly, like all these magical things were happening with Godfrey Ray King and Master Saint Germain, which is now happening with me and Master Saint Germain. Because when you get of a certain like quick and vibratory rate, which like literally I'll wake up, like Drummer Dave, I fell asleep for a few moments, whatever it was, just a few minutes, and my friend Drummer Dave called, but right before he called, I had woke up and I've been having this, like, I feel like I'm supercharged, like all the blood in me is just like electrically like charging. I'm laying there just like I feel like a power, like just like everything's like, my blood is flowing and I'm just awake and energized and like excited about life, which is wonderful because it's way more preferable than not wanting to get out of bed and just wishing it was stayed dark and that you didn't have to do anything. I've been there, that's for sure. So giving thanks for, you know, motivation, inspiration, creativity, fun, just like the way life ought to be. Heaven on earth. Okay, this is a little quick video. Just giving a shout out, and I don't know what else is going to happen next. So God loves you. God loves you best. God is your true love. God is the one. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Aho Matakuyasin.